Hey angels, I hope you're well. We're going to get into a collective message today on this good Friday that we're having, right? Something to lead into the weekend. Of course, I do consider my readings timeless, so whenever this finds you, there may be a message in here for you. But the first thing is I was getting the song Messy by Lola Young, and I think that there is this element here of, whether or not you've worked through it yet, possibly feeling like you're a little too much sometimes, and having had a tendency to kind of dim your light or not feel like you're able to authentically express yourself for fear of it not being received in the way that you want, like misunderstood, or like they just don't get your vibe, don't get what you're about. I do feel like this is something that's wrapping up for you. I was pulling cards for myself before getting on here, and I got both Death and the World and the Fool. So I think that's something that's definitely closing out. I feel like you definitely feel more in tune with yourself now. But let's see what's coming up, like what the energy is leading towards today. Okay, so we have the Moon. Definitely gonna need some... Okay. I think that there is a little bit of trepidation or uncertainty, which, that's why I'm pulling cards on it, about like what the next move is for yourself, because or like the next new thing, because the Moon here is also coming out with the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. So it's kind of like that seedling of a feeling. This is also like the When Pigs Fly card, okay? So there's kind of like all these things that you're thinking about. I feel like dreams coming back and you having this expectation that like it's impossible for you to achieve these things for yourself. But I get that, like, while these dreams are coming back to you, you're going to have the inspiration to kind of, like, see it in a new light, where, I wouldn't be surprised if Page of Pentacles comes out too, but, see it in a new light into how you can kind of, like, make practical, real-world, smaller steps to get here. But it also may be, like, page cards are also messenger cards. So, since we have two, I feel like this could be a new sort of, I'm getting more friendship vibes, to be honest, though there's something that I'm feeling, and we can segue to that could be a new romantic connection as well. But right now I'm feeling like there could be new friendships, new collaborations coming in that are sort of an inspiration and almost to like a heart opener for you. Like finding these new people that like you realize that you can rely on and trust, and that in turn opens up your heart, particularly if you had any wounds of being like backstabbed or like ostracized from a group at any point in time. I feel like this is very healing towards those situations. Let's see what else. Something about a new car too, or like getting a new paint job on a car. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles and Temperance are two cards of balance, which that's kind of what I was talking about the other night too, is definitely like finding a new way to, it's like I was talking about, what's it, like FOMO, like a balance between going out and expanding your horizons but also like having that space to kind of soul search. So like you're definitely in this beautiful transition right now. It's like you're not fully out of the old life yet, but like you're halfway into the new, 1 foot in each, and it's nothing that's going to be like taken away from you. I don't want you to fear this being like an opportunity that you can fuck up in any way. 2s and 4s are very significant too, perhaps 42 or 24. We do have 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, but I don't want to talk about that yet, unless literally the card that was in my head. I don't want to talk about the 2 of Cups yet. We have the Knight of Cups, okay? I do feel like there is a new romantic offer, And I'm seeing something about like music being very relevant with this. Perhaps you or them are a musician, or that could just be something you bond over. You could meet at some sort of like a musical function, whether that's like a concert or I'm getting even like a sound bath kind of deal. What can you tell us about this person for the collective? Other than that, I mean, that was pretty. I do feel like fire signs are relevant, whether that has to do with like a season, so like Aries season that we got out of not terribly long ago. We're going into Leo season, and then perhaps something possibly like getting the fuel it needs by Sagittarius season. So like King of Cups and the Fool. This is something that like you haven't experienced this kind of relationship yet. And I'm sorry that this is like turning into a love reading. I think you definitely needed to see the beginning part to see if this resonated for you. But I was getting that energy. So, you know, two King of Cups, that would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for our water signs here. They could have those placements. You could have those placements. But this is something that you haven't experienced before, because this person will wear their heart on their sleeve, yet they're very emotional, or like emotionally balanced. And I don't know how many people that follow me might watch Love Island, but I just started thinking of Caleb from Love Island. The name Caleb could be relevant, or something about him if like you watch Love Island. But kind of like that demeanor where like it's very romantic, it's very like, I'm going to tell you how I feel, but it's also like very balanced. It's not pushy. It's just open. Ten of Wands coming out sideways. The Four of Pentacles was upright. The Eight of Cups was sideways. And then we have the Ace of Cups here. And I truly don't know which way it turned up. I'm taking it upright though because of the message. So it's interesting because I feel like these two cards, the Ten of Wands sideways and the Four of Pentacles, is kind of you here. You're feeling very protected after seasons of disappointment. And then this person, Eight of Cups sideways and Ace of Cups, I feel like they've also had this sort of like push-pull when it comes to their love life, and they've recently undergone a chapter of walking towards something. I do feel like this person could be divorced or have had like a very intense relationship that they had to get out of, and it honestly may not be that much time apart from them leaving their relationship to meeting you. Like I'm getting there could be like a 3 to 6 months difference, but this person does have their heart open to love. It's like, and I just saw 808 on the timer, the Eight of Cups. It is like they're walking from this to you. You're the sun rising, and you're going on your own journey. It's like by the time you get to your destination, the sun is right. Like y'all are meeting halfway. Y'all are meeting halfway is what I'm trying to say, is what I'm getting. Anything else, Spirit? This person's going to help you open your heart again. There's certain things that you have gone further in than this person has, but I feel like they're leading the way as far as like the heart opening goes, and they're going to assist you in that. Really enjoying being outside together. Yeah, Nine of Swords and Two of Swords. Don't allow yourself to get too caught up in your head, of course. Take this person at face value until they prove you otherwise, because I do feel like you may get this feeling of, are they being genuine? Because it's certain things that you're not used to. September could be significant too, or like sapphires, something about like associations with the month of September. But this person is looking to, I was about to say plant their seed, but take root somewhere. It feels very positive. I think this is due to all the healing that you've done, all the healing that they've done, bringing you together at the perfect time. But anyway, that's what I have for y'all today. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.